Hello friends, this is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for stopping into my channel for your new moon readings for the new moon cycle in Scorpio, which covers the period from November 18th through to December 18th. Thank you so much to those who have ordered subscriber gift readings. It was wonderful reading for new clients as well as some of my previous clients. So great connecting with everyone, and so glad that you took advantage of the offer. If you are interested in a subscriber gift reading, the offer is still available until November 30th. So please take advantage of that. It will no longer be available after November 30th, but there will be other great readings that I can provide for you, including past life reading for individuals as well as relationships, and my general and love full-length readings. All right, so this reading is for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm using a different format this month. I wanted to try and avoid some of the time that it takes to shuffle and lay out the cards. So your reading is there in front of you, and we will go through the messages that I'm receiving for my Pisces friends, Sun and Moon and Rising. So you have the Page of Cups in the recent past, the Ten of Swords covering at the present time, the Page of Coins in the near future. You have the High Priestess in the area ruling other people or external influences. You have the Justice card in the obstacle area, and the Four of Cups in the potential outcome. And your advice card is the Queen of Wands. You have two oracle cards, the Sanctuary card and the number 9 card, the Taming Power of the Small, which is from the Tao Oracle. So first I want to just make an observation that this Sanctuary card has come up 2 other times, I believe, for Aries and Gemini. So you may want to take a look at those videos if Aries and Gemini are significant to you in some way, either someone that you're dealing with or also in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. The meaning, though, I feel of the Sanctuary card is that you are this month going to really be trying to find out where you belong and where you feel safe. That's what a sanctuary is. It's where we feel safe, where we feel secure, where we feel protected from the demands of the world, and where we can relax our minds and rest. So where is your sanctuary, Pisces? Whether we're talking about spiritual or we're talking about actually physical, like your home, your environment. I think that this is going to be a major something that you're going to be seeking out in a major way this month, with Mercury going retrograde on December 2nd through to December 24th. It's going to be really a time of pulling back and retreating, reviewing, rewinding, replenishing, rejuvenating. All of the re's is what happens, is what's best for when Mercury goes retrograde. So some of you may be trying to determine, what you need right now in order to feel safe and secure, and who you need around you. Now, the Page of Cups is in the recent past, so I feel like we really have a bunch of mixed messages here. You have the Page of Cups in the recent past and the Ten of Swords covering the Page of Coins in the near future. 2 pages are definitely indicators of new beginnings, of new offers, invitations. The Page of Cups is usually an emotional offer or an emotional beginning, the seeds, the beginnings of a relationship perhaps. The Page of Cups is offering his or her cup of love. This could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that could be significant for you. And in the near future, you have another page, the Page of Pentacles, which is an offer on a more practical, more material based level. So this could be financial opportunities coming through, money coming through, promises or indications of support on some financial level, maybe child support, spousal support, some kind of grant or loan, money's coming through. Definitely the Page of Pentacles indicates blessings. But and the Page of Cups indicating emotional blessings, okay? But between those two things is the here and now, the right now. And you have the Ten of Swords over you. And so I feel that, you are surrounded with blessings on both sides, on both an emotional level and a practical side. You have in the near future offers coming through to you, and you have emotional support in the past. Some of you, it could be the presence of children. The indication of multiple pages, even one, but definitely with multiple pages can indicate the existence or the presence of children being very important in your life right now. There could be two children. There could be a boy and a girl. There could be a earth sign child and a water sign child, or children who have those elements strong in their chart. But you are covered by this Ten of Swords, which is a very difficult card, because the Ten of Swords definitely it's a card that represents a feeling of defeat, a feeling of pain, of being wounded, of being betrayed, perhaps. There is definitely there's the Ten of Swords is a very heavyweight card. You see the person there who is lying there with 10 swords in him, and a beast of some sort. I don't know if that's a dog. Yeah, I think that is a dog barking down on him. So, this is not a happy card. So for some reason you are feeling some level of unhappiness, despair perhaps. You're feeling like you are kind of at the end of your rope, or you want to come to the end of a cycle of unhappiness, okay? And the Ten of Swords, though, in this position, especially between and before that Page of Pentacles, I really feel like this is a message to you that you are coming to the end of a very difficult period in your life, all right? There is an indication with the 10, the 10s are the end of a cycle. So the end of struggle, it's like things are as bad as they're going to get right now. That's what the Ten of Swords says, okay? You think you've hit rock bottom, then you have. And because of that, the only way to go at this point is up. And so the Page of Pentacles coming through in the near future, which would cover the middle portion of December, it says something good is coming through. It says that you need to be open and aware that some positive development is going to be coming through, whether it is a financial offer, a job offer perhaps, an increase in money, some kind of salary increase or a bonus. Or, as I said, some kind of beautiful blessing coming through to one of your children, okay, if you have children. Now, the High Priestess is in the area ruling other people, external influences. And so I feel that, there is someone in your life who is a quiet support to you, okay, is a very laid back but supportive, nurturing influence there. Someone who is very wise, someone who's very experienced, someone who has a lot of empathic wisdom that they can provide to you to help you through this difficult period that you're going through. Now, that person could be a reader, like myself, or like other, empathic true readers. Could be someone who has a spiritual message for you. It could be someone of a religious nature who, who wants to pray for you and wants to help you grow spiritually, who can help you through this difficult time that you're experiencing right now. So if you have that person around you, take advantage of their presence in your life and lean on them, okay? Go to them for advice. Go to them for guidance. They have knowledge and wisdom for you that they're not going to aggressively lay it on you, okay? They're not going to just shove information in your face and say, listen, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. That's not their energy. Their energy is that they are there They're an ever-present support in your life, but they're doing it from behind the scenes, and they're doing it in a quiet way. And if you need to reach out to them, that person is there to help you. Okay? I feel that one of the issues for you right now is that there may be some issue related to a legal case or legalities, or the need to go to court, or the need to process legal documents. Justice is coming up as the obstacle here. So some of you may be in court, you may be dealing with a legal case, you may have to, you may be suing someone, or someone is suing you. So, this is something that may be causing that Ten of Swords energy. It seems that whatever is happening now may need to be, whatever difficulties you've been experiencing may only be able to be resolved legally. Okay? So for some of you, this might be a relationship situation. It may be that a relationship has ended and you are now considering divorce or legal separation. Okay? And the thought of that is very painful to you. But it may be a necessary thing with the Justice card coming up as an obstacle. It may be the only thing that rebalances your life and sets things back on an even keel. The Justice card also can indicate that someone is getting their just due, all right? That the scales of karma are being balanced. So if you are experiencing some kind of disturbance or, difficult situation, a negative occurrence or negative situation that you're experiencing right now, you may need to look back and take a look at your own actions and take a look at perhaps the way that you've treated others, or actions that you have taken that were not necessarily perhaps honorable, or didn't take other people's lives or their feelings into consideration. And this may be a karmic situation where the scales of karma are balancing, and you are experiencing the thing that you may have caused to someone else. And hopefully that's not the case, okay? But I have to mention that just because you do have the High Priestess and Justice, two major arcana together, and definitely there could be a spiritual component to this, okay, where you're not able to see, or there are forces, spiritual forces behind the scenes that are creating or allowing this situation in order for you to understand. Perhaps if you've caused suffering to other people, then you are suffering in a similar way right now. So what I would say is that the scales of karma are going to be balanced, and as I said, things, if they are very difficult right now, you are coming to the end of that cycle with the Ten of Swords. And the outcome here is the Four of Cups. Now, before I get to that, though, I want to talk about the Queen of Wands, which is your advice card. So the Queen of Wands is a fire sign energy. And coming up as your advice card, this is definitely a message to you to not hesitate to reach out to someone else in your life, okay? It could be a fire sign person, but the Queen of Wands can also represent someone who is very savvy, who's very knowledgeable, whereas the High Priestess is knowledgeable and wise in spiritual affairs. The Queen of Wands is very knowledgeable and wise in life, practical life matters. So this is someone who can provide you with good advice, who is a real, a real leader, a real manager. She is experienced with guiding people. She has the ability to rule and direct and supervise people. So, this could be someone that could definitely help you in your situation. Also, I feel that, the Queen of Wands, she's very much on the practical level. She's a businesswoman. Okay, and she's all about business. She can run her own company. She can be a CEO. She can definitely take the helm. So I feel that it may be important for you to concentrate right now strongly on your business affairs. If you have a company, to really focus on growing and being a leader in this area. And if this is not you, then look to this kind of person. So you definitely have people around you who can provide you with advice and guidance that you can really depend on. The Queen of Wands also can be a very passionate woman. As a fire sign, if you look at the card there, that red energy definitely talks about sexual passion, sensuality, eroticism. The High Priestess can also represent a very mysterious, alluring, sensual woman who, attracts by just her presence. She doesn't have to be aggressive. She doesn't have to put it all out there. She just attracts people just by the essence of who she is. And a lot of that is her mystery. She draws people in. So that energy could be around you and be available to you, or you could be drawn into this energy. But I feel that in any case, it is a positive influence around you. I feel that whatever heartache you have gone through, it's moving into the past for you. Okay. The Oracle card here talks about the taming power of the small. So the key words on that card are self-restraint, self-sufficiency, careful preparations, resourcefulness, minor impediments, and adaptability. So what this tells me is that, you have everything that you need in order to be successful, Pisces. You can be very self-sufficient. You have the ability, and you're being called upon to plan very carefully your next moves, whatever that is going to be. Okay. There's a need for self-restraint here because you don't want to allow yourself to be so overwhelmed with negative energy that you're not able to act in an effective way. So make sure that you are controlling your emotions, controlling your anger, controlling your, your sense of upset in order to be able to continue to be functional in your life. Okay. What is going on right now, in the scheme of things, the universe is saying is really a minor obstacle, a minor impediment. You have the ability to overcome this situation, and I feel that the key to that is reaching out to the right people for assistance for you, okay? And being able to be resourceful as you're doing that, taking what you have and making something out of it, using the skills that you have, the resources that you have, and making them work for you. Now, in the outcome, you have the Four of Cups, and I do feel as though, even though you have these blessings that I feel are coming through to you, especially toward the middle of the month, but you don't want to be so concerned on your discontent with what's happened before or what's currently going on in your life that you are not able to see this blessing as it comes through. So this is going to be very important for you to, you see that final cup there, the Four of Cups, the final card, the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is saying, don't be so overwhelmed by what's making you unhappy right now that you are not allowing yourself to see what may help create your happiness, or bring the key to your happiness, or promote and create more happiness in your life. That angel is offering that woman or that shepherd a cup from heaven. Okay, so that is a blessing coming out of the universe for you, out of heaven for you. But if you are like that woman who is so focused on the 3 cups that are already there, who's sitting alone, who is not, in communion with nature there, you see all of the animals that are at her feet, she's not paying any attention to them. She's not paying any attention to them. She's not paying any attention to the angel. She has her arms crossed in kind of a defensive a defensive pose, and she is not looking at the blessings coming out of the sky for her. She's only looking at those 3 cups. This could be, if we apply this to a relationship situation, some of you may be in a third party relationship. These 2 pages could indicate a water sign and a earth sign that you are in the middle of, and you are so focused on the unhappiness of what you're going through in that situation that you're not able to see a blessing, an epiphany that's coming out of the sky. It may be a new offer. It may be that it's time for you to end this situation, perhaps both relationships, and that someone, it could be that High Priestess or the Queen of Wands, who is offering you an alternative. Okay, you have options, is what the page, is what the Four of Cups is saying. Okay, so again, you're looking for your own sense of sanctuary this month, Pisces. I feel that you do have blessings coming through, and that things have gone as bad as they could. It's only you're on your way up. You're rising now, but you have to be able to lift your eyes up to the heavens and see what's coming through for you as a blessing. So this has been your reading for this new moon cycle. I thank you again for tuning in. If you would like a private reading, please contact me at the link below. Until next month, I wish you all good things, my Pisces. Love, peace, and joy, and I bid you namaste.